the 4 sticky note business plan. Now, why sticky notes? Well, first of all, they're sticky. You can put them up on the board, and that can keep reminding you of your business plan, keep you on track. Second, they're small, which means less is more. We want to keep this simple. And they're short. We want to be able to get the information in a very small amount of space. I actually do this exercise at a cohort that I teach every 2 months. And we have a group of about 10 or 12 students, really entrepreneurs in this cohort. And I have each of them write out their business plan in about 30 minutes, and they present it to the entire group. How do we want to put this plan together? We're going to want to have 4 sticky notes. We're going to have one is going to be story, one's going to talk about people, one's going to talk about money, and one's going to talk about systems. And on story, we're going to want to cover the purpose. Why are you doing the startup? We're going to want to cover which space you want to own in your industry. And another way of saying that is, if you're on the front page of Google, what would be the keywords that would get you on the front page of Google in your industry? Who is your customer? We're going to want to identify that. And lastly, we're going to want to think about your X factor. This is very, very challenging, and you don't have to figure out everything on your business plan from day one. We're going to talk a lot more about X factor when it comes to scaling your business. But the earlier you can think about an idea that is a bottleneck in the industry, we're going to want to lay out our SMART stage gauge: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. What will be the point in time where we hit a particular goal, where we know that goal has been hit? It's a stage gate, and we want them to be specific and measurable. How many units have I sold? How many distribution channels? Whatever it is, we want to be able to lay that out in advance. Then on people, the people slide, we're going to want to figure out how many people and what kind of people do we need to launch our startup, and how many people do we need to hit our first stage gate. Then on the money sticky note, we're going to want to know how much money we need to launch and how much money we're going to need to hit that stage gate. 82% of startups fail, based on a report by US Bank, because they don't have enough money to hit their first stage gate. We want to identify in advance how much money we need for that stage gate. And lastly, under systems, we want to identify the KPIs, the leading indicators of what can drive success for our business. All 4 of those, you put this business plan together, you have the 4 sticky note business plan, and your chances of succeeding at your startup will go up dramatically.